Hello guys, welcome to today's live. My name is Wahid and today I will have another live stream. First of all, let me say Happy New Year. I hope you have a wonderful year ahead. Wishing you a happy and successful year. Today, I want to talk about the trace tool in TIA Portal software. My friends, if you don't have any questions, let me start this live. First, let me share a video with you. All right, again, Happy New Year. And if you don't have any questions, I'm going to start today's live. I'm going to talk about trace tool in TIA Portal. Let me pin today's live inside the chat section. All right. Again, you see my hardware configuration in TIA Portal. I'm using an S7-1200 CPU of Siemens with an analog input module. Inside my main block OB1, I don't have any code. But inside this organization block, which is an cyclic interrupt, OB13, I have some simple codes. For example, the first network, in case the value inside, in case my X value, which it's used to generate a function, sine function using this instruction. And after a time, which its value is greater than this number, it will return to 0 to produce another cycle. The first network produce my sine function, and the next one produce my cosine function of y value, which is a higher frequency because of this value. Here is an important point that to take FFT in TIA Portal, we should know the signal's frequency. I wanted to take the FFT of my sine and cosine functions. So to perform a FFT is an abbreviation of fast Fourier Transform. So to perform a Fourier Transform, the sampling rate must be specified. Otherwise, TIA Portal won't be able to take FFT from your signals. So because of these reasons, here I have another organization blocks. It's cyclic interrupt with a specific frequency. For mine, its periodic time is 100 milliseconds. It's about 0.1 hertz. All right, let's continue. Okay. As I said, the second network produces my cosine function. On the left side, under traces icon, double-click on the trace option. Then inside the kind window, if you click on the signals, you can select your desired signals for monitoring. For example, this one is my analog input. And these signals are produced inside my cyclic interrupt, inside my OB30. Here, I'm going to just select my desired signals. For example, x, sine of x, and cosine of y. Inside these sections, inside the sampling section, I should select sampling rate. And here I use two organization blocks, so I can see them here. I can select 8 of them. But if I select the main organization block OB1, as you know, its periodic time is not fixed. It should implement all codes inside itself and then update the outputs, and after that receiving inputs. It's a traditional scan cycle in Portal, and it's not fixed. So I'm going to select this organization block OB30, which for mine, it's I select 100 milliseconds as its periodic time. Okay, when I select a cyclic interrupt organization block, here I can select the second time or cycle to select the overall sampling time of my signals. For now, I select one cycle, which is exactly equal to 0.1 second. Then let me select max recording duration. Here I can select trigger mode. I can have monitoring without trigger, or select triggering tag. For example, you wanted to start this option when a tag value is changed. But for now, let's select record immediately. Another option is accessible, can be used if you have a memory card. My PLC doesn't have any memory card. Let's skip this part. Well, here inside the configurations sections of the trace tool, I've defined my settings. Inside the next tab, time diagram, I can select my signals to be visible for these icons. Let's select all of them for now. Also, I can combine these signals to produce a new signal. For example, let's create a new signal, and here, if I click here, I can add my formula. For example, let's use sine of x, then plus its value with 2 multiple cosine of y. Here you can write your formula. Let me select this signal. And finally, don't forget to click on validate icon to check if your formula is correct or not. My formula is valid. Let's continue. Okay, here is the signals inside my time diagrams. The next one is FFT diagram. For FFT diagram, my previous signals are disabled because they are time-based diagram. They are not FFT. Let's take FFT from my sine of x function and also from my cosine function. Okay, here is FFT functions, fast Fourier transform, and then I select my signals from these sections and finally click on validate button to check is my formula is correct or not. And finally click on OK to add this signal. Similarly, let me take FFT from my cosine function. Here, let me tell you an important point. According to the Nyquist theorem, the sampling rate must be at least twice the highest frequency in the signal to avoid aliasing. Let me type this theorem. Okay. Okay. Now here I create two new signals to take FFT from my two functions. And if you have interested, you can search Nyquist theorem on the internet using the Google or using the chat GPT. All right, let's continue. Another tab is Bode diagram. It's very useful. You can also search it on the internet, but here I'm going only to show you how you can display a sample Bode diagram in TIA-Portal. I'm not going to analyze this function in this ability. Okay, from here I added a Bode function. It needs two signals. I select X for its first input and then select my sine function for the second input. All right, I finished my settings. Now let's select my PLC, save my project, compile it, and then download it to my PLC. Okay, inside this window here you can see your signals, and below that you can see your defined or your selected signals. Right now I can't see any signals. Let's go online. Then I need to click on this icon to transfer this trace, which its name is trace, to my PLC. Because I've already transferred one trace with this name, I see this message. Let's click on the yes button. All right, now I'm online. Let's click on activate recording. Now you see my signal's value. As you see here, I can disable it, every signal. Now only my analog input is selected. I'm changing my analog inputs, and you can see its value in TIA-Portal software. Now let's select these signals, X, my sine function, and also my cosine function. Okay, here the first diagram is, let me return back my video later, okay. And now this is my X values, my X signal. The second one is my sine function is equal to sine of X parameter. And the third one is my cosine function from y value. And as you see, the frequency of my cosine function is higher than my sine function. Okay, now let's see my defined signals. It's added to excuse me. Okay, I stopped my video. This signal is equal to these functions, these signals plus 2 multiple with 2 multiple this signal. Let's continue the video. Here you can see some buttons that can help you. For example, this one can hide or show your legends of signals. This one hiding this section of your screen. Now let's take a look at FFT diagram. As you see here, I can see any signals, but both of them are selected. As you see, to take FFT from my signals, I need to stop deactivate recording. When I click on this icon, TR portal takes FFT from my desired signals. As you see, FFT of my sine function is this one, and the second diagram is FFT from my cosine function. And as I see the frequency of the second signal, my cosine function is greater than my sine function. If I click here, I can see both of them in one diagram. I can select logarithmic, linear, and I can use these two options to display my signals. And finally, let's take a look at Bode diagram. As you see here, you can see amplitude and its phase diagram. And you can search it on the internet to learn more details about FFT, about Bode diagrams, or other abilities which you can have with trace tool in TR portal. All right, my friends, in this video, I had a quick look at the trace tools in TR portal. You can search it on, you can search Bode diagram, FFT, and also the trace tool on the internet to learn more details, more abilities of this tool in TR portal. Okay, I've reached the end of this live. If you have any questions about our lives, about our videos on the plcgoods YouTube channel, or if you bought our courses from the Udemy website, you can ask your questions from the comment sections inside the plcgoods YouTube channel. And if you have any idea, it's my pleasure to receive your ideas from the chat sections in my live stream or from the comment sections inside the plcgoods YouTube channel. I'm so glad to have this live. Okay, my friends, if you don't have any questions or ideas, I'm going to stop this live. I hope you have a great week. I will see you in the next week. Bye.